What is going on, guys? I'm back on the mic today from Spectral Sound Tutorials. I've got an awesome tutorial for y'all today. I forgot to pull up FL Studio. There we go. This tutorial is off to a good start. And FL Studio is small. Why is it small? I didn't tell you to be small. I have to fix this because otherwise I can't sleep tonight. Just fix this up. Oh, now it's not even. Okay. That's great. Thank you for that. Okay, you know, I can shorten. Okay. Y'all might not be able to see that. I think my face might be in the way. But, okay. Now that we're all set and ready with FL Studio open like it should have been before this tutorial even started, I'm going to show you an awesome technique to make wavetables that I have just recently figured out, because we all know the ways of importing sounds and making like audio files from wherever you want. Let me just open up my random crap folder. Where is it? It's right in front of me. Random crap. There it is. I could get whatever I wanted. Just like, look at that. There we go. And now it is a wavetable. It's a pretty sucky wavetable. However, it is a wavetable. That's the quickest and simplest way to make wavetables. But how do you go about making those really clean, it's simple looking, but complex to make wavetables like Cymatics does, like their FM wavetables? Like, let me show you some of these. These wavetables right here, give these a listen. Oh, best saw ever. I love this one. Listen to that. They did not import a sound to make that wavetable. How did they even go about making that wavetable? That's super complex. Very unlike all these audio wavetables like this right here. You can tell just by looking at it that that's an audio file. Didn't make that digitally. Well, I'm going to show you how to make those really epic, simple FM style wavetables. So let's initialize the preset again. And these are a couple that I've made using this technique. Let me, let's go digital. I'm just going to show you a few. Let's just take my square saw bend. Okay. This is the first one. Pretty cool, right? However, that is a very simple wavetable, even at its top right there. Yeah, it's cool looking, but it's still very simple. It's not complex like that best saw ever wavetable. So this is the next one I have to show you. Ah, now we're getting a little more complex. Now we got this. Listen to that. That's just awesome. We can take it even a step further for this wavetable. Look at that. That's so cool. Okay. Listen to this. Let's take it down an octave. Oh, it's so cool. That's my new favorite wavetable. Sorry, geeking out. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you step by step of how I made all three of those wavetables. I'm going to make all three of them in the video right here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So let's go back, and I don't know why I had to do it. I could just select. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna go into basic shapes here. It's best to start out with a basic shape like that best saw ever wavetable. Just started with a saw, and then it went to really complex stuff. So for this one, I decided to choose a square saw mix because I thought it sounded pretty good. Now, the way that we're gonna do this is I love to use these remap functions. Messing with the remap is what really makes a really great wavetable. Sorry, it's Reese's Pieces. I had to grab one. Okay. Now, basically, with this remap, you can control the way it warps. Like, normally you could do like a bend minus or whatever, and it warps the wavetable like that or does whatever. Now you can control it manually, how the wavetable warps with this thing right here. And so let's turn it all the way up, And you can see this is kind of like asymmetrical, plus and minus, kind of shoving it to the side. And you could even do like a bend plus and minus with these sort of things right here. That's a bend minus, I think. And this would be a bend plus. But anyway, you can control exactly how it warps using this frame right here. And I just messed around with shapes, and I got this one right here. I got this kind of shape. Now this is a really simple shape to make, just, you know, up, down, up, down, up. It's just simple stuff. But you can see when I turn this remap, because this remap kind of acts, this knob right here acts as a dry wet. So if I turn it, you can see it. And if you remember, that was the first wavetable that we had. It started from here. That was the first wavetable. And that's how I did this. Now, that's all well and good. But how do I get this knob working as the wavetable position? Now I'm going to show you how to do this. What you want to do, you want your LFO1 to have this shape, and you're going to want to assign it to the remap from 0 all the way to 100%. Now you're going to turn this on 1 bar and turn on trigger. So now this is going to happen. Okay, that's what we want. And now this is the key factor here. We go into this drop down menu and hit render oscillator A warp. And now that just rendered the warp. Let's take the warp off. Now you can see we have a completely different wavetable. Let's give this wavetable a listen. That's the wavetable we had from the warp mode. Except now all that warping we did with this modulation is now part of the wavetable. If you remember, that is the wavetable I showed you a couple seconds ago. That was square saw bend. Yeah, that's it right there. That's how I made it. But now we are going to take it even a step further, because this is still a very simple wavetable, because it's a very simple remap edit. What I did here was I turned the wavetable position all the way up, so we're at this, and then we're going to turn the remap up 100% again, from 0 to 100%. Now we're going to get this sound. Isn't that fun? Now we're going to do the same thing. All you have to do is go render oscillator A warp once again. And there, it did the exact same thing. Now we have this as a wavetable. And that is the exact same wavetable that I showed you. That's the second wavetable, square saw bend times 2. That's the wavetable. I saved it right there. And now that's super complex, and that's pretty awesome, right? But did I stop there? No, I did not. I took it a step further, and I turned the remap up again with the wavetable position all the way up, and this happened. Awesome stuff. Now let's render it one last time. Render oscillator A warp. And now it is rendered. And now we have our super awesome wavetable. Man, I just love how that looks. I just can't get over how that wavetable looks. Okay. And now we have that wavetable. I love that beginning part right there. These wavetables are great. Maybe not this wavetable because it's really messy. This wavetable would be something more like to create a really awesome, like, screechy synth sound, transformer style, like bass or synth screech. But if you want to use a more simpler one, these simpler ones can be used very efficiently if you use them correctly for FM synthesis. Like if you were to modulate this upward with whatever, like if you want to make a Getter or a Borgore style bass, then these can be really great for that. And you can make your own. You don't have to go and buy Cymatics FM wavetables. I mean, I'm not saying don't do that, because these are awesome wavetables. Cymatics does great wavetables, and I'd recommend them to anyone who asked. But this is just the way you can make some really great ones by yourself. And using these remap, you could do anything in here. There are unlimited possibilities. You can make any kind of wavetable from here. And you didn't have to use the same one 3 times like I did. You could change it up. You can move the remap. You can move this here and that here and change the bending and do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. You can come up with unique stuff every single time. So that was my tutorial for y'all today. I hope you found this helpful, because I certainly did when I figured it out. I'm going to be making a lot more wavetables now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And also, if you have a sound you'd like to learn, you can request it down in the comments below, and I can give my attempt at making that for you. I probably am going to make it in Serum, because that's what's hot, and that's what I know how to use, because Serum is such a great plugin. But yeah, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace.